So I've bought 30, 31, and 35 all in total with all of that good money we made off of the timber. But look at this. Isn't this going to be cool? So going to get up here, going to clean it all up, make it look really nice. Going to put up a couple of rent cabins up here. So I'm going to show you all the things that I've put in place since the last time that we talked. I know it's been a while. I got new equipment. I got me a new microphone. I got me some new computer hardware, software. So yeah, check all this out. Okay, so while I was off, or since I talked to you last, I put this entire field here on our left into poplar. Now, I went ahead and put the poplar in very dense. You should have rows between each one of the poplar, but I went ahead and put it in very dense. I have tires on my tractor that will not crush this, so I won't be destroying it. So I can pack it in as densely as I possibly can, and that's what I've done. So all of that is poplar. Over here on our little area where we have the timber plantation, I put in this little building here. It has a little bit of solar on top of it, which is really great. I plan on putting a fence down the front one of these days, but I'll get to that. In addition to that building, I put this little building to give me a place to house some of our equipment. And look at this, look what I bought on sale, 50% off, this big old Klaus. Ugh, I love this thing. And I kind of have this little cool little setup going on. So I've got the little trailer there, got it connected, and then I've got the 3-point connection on the front of this with my harvester. So I go up, I harvest, I drive past, I pick up the logs, keep on going. It's a cool little thing. That has helped me get this hill all cleaned up, and this hill is now ready for planting. And we're going to go back and plant in some trees up through here. So going to plant up some trees. I've bought 600 trees so far. In the planter here, you can see there's 300 pine trees there. And then there's another 300 sitting over here someplace. I think there is anyway. I don't know where it's at. I think I had another 300 someplace. But anyway, got trees. Now, the other thing that I want to do is, of course, I told you about the Massey Ferguson because the Bobcat broke. And I've also got tons of wood chips that I need to haul off. So we may be able to get to the wood chips and do that. But let me show you the rest of the farm real quick. Oh, I've been working so hard. Even though I haven't been able to produce any videos and send them over to you, I've been working my ass off. So I put in this little road like we talked about last time. It goes up, really super rough. I tried bringing in some gravel to flatten it out, did not help. But check this out. Went ahead and put in the greenhouses like we talked about. Got 3 of them going there. They look amazing. Let's go ahead and load up, in fact. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and make a load. Can't hurt anything. Here, let's load these up. Using the old auto load. There we go. So these are just strawberries and tomatoes. There we go. All right, now I'm worried about actually gets the best price. I'm just going to take them over here to the market. So I also cut this little road down through by the pond. It looks very, very nice. I love it. Again, this is all poplar on the right hand side. Also have a small field of poplar here on the left. Now, when I bought this piece of property, what I didn't realize is I actually have, here, let me get out and I'll show you. I actually have this little piece of property here as well. So between the market and the end of the road right here, this little hill is mine as well. So I was thinking about kind of putting in a new business in there. And there's one on the other side. I did not realize that I thought the property line stopped at the train tracks, but I actually have that small piece there and another small piece on the other side of the market here, which is amazing. Now, the last thing that I've done is I went and I installed this bad boy right here. Now, this is essentially a way to take our existing timber. Oh, got to clear that tree out. Forgot to do that. Take our existing timber and we can turn it into different kinds of logs. And in this case, what we're doing here is we're turning them into beams. And there's 2 sets of beams that we'll go ahead and deliver over to the boatyard as well. Now we got some wood chips right here, so we got to figure out how to get the wood chips. And as you can see, I still got to do my road on the backside and get all that taken care of. But going all the way around to connect into the other side, again, that little plot there on the right hand side, that little hill there, that is ours. And cut the road all the way down so I can go across the tracks and not be messing anything up. And here we are. Oh, is that my other one? I guess that's my other. I think that's the other poplar. Yeah, that's the other poplar. Okay, so let's take these over to the boatyard. Oh, excuse me, miss. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. So we're going to take the beams over here to the boatyard. There we go. $5,000 in beans sold up. Beautiful. Now let's run over here to the Silver Run Market, and we'll just deliver up these tomatoes and strawberries to these guys. And I'll look later and try to figure out the best price to take, but right now we're just going to make this really quick. There we go. Beautiful. All right, another 3,000. Okay, here we are getting our paper rolls. Let's go get our metal. Got this hill mostly cleaned off on the right. Still got a bunch of stumps I got to remove, but I don't want to bring their equipment over here just yet. I've got to bring all the equipment over to get rid of the stumps and all of the rock piles as well. Ooh, look at there. That's beautiful. I love to see that. Roller coaster. Ooh, we could help out with the roller coaster and make a little extra money. And what about the paper? Paper goes to the market. All right, so we'll go to the roller coaster and take the metal, and then we'll take the paper across the street over to the Silver Run Market. All right, I think that filled the roller coaster up. Metal 39, I think that's all they need. They need 479 more, so that's all they need at the moment. Okay, 12,000 right there. Now let's run over here to the market. We'll sell off the rolls, the paper rolls, and the rest of the metal rolls. $25,000, and the rest of the metal rolls gives us another 4. So that gives us right at 30,000 plus 12. That gives us $42,000 on our deliveries today. That is awesome. Okay, now we got to run back up and swap out trailers. Okay, let's load up some wood chips. Got 26,000 liters. All right, here we are at South Farm. Let's unload these wood chips. There we go. Another 7,300. I'm pretty sure we can make this trip 3 or 4 more times. All right, well, that's loading up. Let's grab the International. And let's go ahead and spawn up some wood out of our plantation. That looks good. That looks good. Let's spawn up these items. Let's go ahead and spawn up 220. Yeah. There we go. Still got 4 in the stockpile. Very nice. Load these up. Here we go. 20,000. Should be another $7,300. Third load of wood chips. Should be another 7 grand. All right, there we go. Another 7 grand. Another $7,164. Gives us the 315,000. So we started the day at, I think it was 223 or 222. Let's just call it 223. We're at 315 right now. My idea was this. I want to be able to have enough productions to haul off every single month and make $100,000. Now, of course, I've still got to reduce my amount of inputs and figure out what my inputs are costing me right now. But across the board, right now, I am just shy of my $100,000 goal of about $10,000. So I pulled in another 10 grand off of, either expediting the productions and getting a little bit more instead of just doing lettuce and tomatoes and strawberries. If I do some other kind of crop in there, maybe if I put in one more, that will do pretty good as well. Nope, got to turn the engine off. But that's the general idea. I want to be able to produce $100,000 worth of goods between the sawmills, the plantation, and the other sawmill over there, which has just now got up and running. So I think I'm going to be able to accomplish my goal, $100,000 a month, and that's without doing any kind of contracts or anything as of yet. So if we look down, we still got contracts we can go do. So we had 2 transportation contracts, which we know we can do those really easy. We have some rock removal and we have some dead wood removal, and that would be another easy 20 grand right there just doing these 2 contracts alone. So I'm going to go ahead and accept those 2 contracts and we'll go do those real quick. All right, rolling into the yard, getting ready to sell off these 2 contracts. Here we go. Hey, $51 plus the 2 contracts. Let's go ahead and settle up those contracts. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And there we go. We have cleared our $100,000 for the month. And we still got lots of other things that we can do as well. So fantastic start of the month. If we can keep this process going, now we still have to go do the deadwood contracts so that we can have some deadwood to put into the wood chipper. If we don't do that, obviously we won't have any chips to be able to sell off, but we have quite a few pieces of deadwood on our own property that we can cut out as well. So I've gone through and marked a few of those trees that I'd like to do that on. So let's see here. There's a dead one right there. Get our little spray paint and boom, that one. We want that one gone. Here's one. We want that one gone. There's another one. We want that one gone. And so on and so forth. So that way I can be choosy and kind of go through and pick out which trees I want to harvest and which ones I don't want to harvest. There we go. Let's set this thing out. All right, if I climb up here, or pull up here, I should be able to load these. Here we go. The dead woods are loaded. And selling it out in here, or actually putting it into the wood processor. Just like that. And with this big tractor, I don't even have to worry about the trailer tilting over. It'll just pull it up right. It doesn't care. It's a beast, man. And I can't cut down trees like that. That one there. It won't cut down those kind of trees. So can't do those, but otherwise I can pretty much take care of everything except for the big sequoias. I can't do the big giant sequoias either. Again, the big thing I have to watch out for is not running over the stumps, getting high centered like I did before. And of course those other 2 pieces there are taken off, so gotta go chase those down. Love it. I love this little setup. This has been a lot of fun using. It's not the fastest thing in the world, because it's only 6 meters in length, but it keeps me from having to travel back and forth. And that has been extremely enjoyable. I love that. All right, so the last activity for today is we're gonna do a little bit of tree planting. The tree planting, we're gonna do a little IMT work here. We have the trees loaded already. Field has been mostly cleared. Uh-oh, snagged onto something there. Right, let's see here. I don't want to go super close to the high line. Let's maybe just cut down through there maybe. Just lower it up, power it on. And it'll just plant the trees for us as we go. 300 trees are planted, 200 of them are right here on the hill to our right, and then the other 100 is scattered around the house. Now we got to get out here and clean up the rest of this hill so we can plant the rest of these. Next time I'll bring you along, we'll go ahead and clear out the rest of this because we started with those few logs. We'll go ahead and clear out all of that side right there. Trying to see if we can get this road a little bit better. Do a little bit of terracing through here. We'll see about expanding our crops over here, and maybe we'll get into some new crops or something a little bit different. But yeah, that's the farm right now. Got poplar growing. It'll be a while before we'll be able to see the poplar. One thing I can tell you about the poplar that I didn't like is I prepped the field, I got rid of the rocks, and when I planted the poplar, and the rocks actually came back. Very frustrating. There's no way to actually remove the rocks with the poplar because you're actually plowing when you're planting it, so it kind of sucked. I took all that time to prep the field and then it looked like that. Now I'm hoping I can fertilize, so that is something I'm going to do as well. I'm going to try to throw some fertilizer on there. I'm going to grab the little tractor and see if we can hire up a fertilizer and put some fertilizer out there. But yeah, that's the farm. Plantation is looking good. Timber plantation is looking really good. Still got lots of stockpile of trees to grow in the plantation. We've already got a surplus starting right here. We've got a few logs, which is amazing. Got to get this piece of equipment out of the way. Guess I'll go ahead and do that now. But yeah, brother, hope to hear from you soon. Hope you're doing well. Take care. Bye now.